What's up everyone, Movie back again. This is just going to be a little end of the month vlog. I'll probably do this every month, and basically all I'm going to do is tell you what I've watched in January, because there's some films I don't get to talk about on the channel, and what my plans are for February, what films I want to see and review for you guys. Now, before I get to all that, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who subscribed to this channel, everyone who puts a like, everyone who comments. It means the world to me, it really does. I wanted to start this for a while now, and I just love talking about films and reviewing films. I've always wanted to do it, and you guys watching just makes my day, basically. And there's just something about when your subscribers go up, there's just a good feeling about it, that people actually take time to watch your content. So I just want to say thank you very, very much. I'm thinking about in a few weeks or a couple of months, or maybe just doing like a little competition to give something back to you guys, like, I don't know, a couple of 4K Blu-rays or whatever. I might give a few away or whatever. I don't know, I'll see. I'll think what I can do for that, but I'd like to do it for you guys just as a little thank you. But anyway, let's just get on with what I've watched this January. Now, I wrote them down on the iPad here. It's just going to be one take this. So the first thing I've started watching at the start of January was Black Mirror. Now, I'm on season 4 with that, and it's absolutely amazing. I can't believe I've only just got to it now. I love every episode. There isn't an episode I've disliked. Honestly, there's some that are better than others, obviously, but the show, it's one of them. It could probably go on forever because every episode's different, and it'll never get boring. So I'm looking forward to checking the rest of them out. I watched one the other night called Crocodile, which was really shocking, but each one's got a little message in it, and you know what, if you haven't seen Black Mirror, you've really got to give it a go. They're all like short movies, none of them are linked, and that's what I like about it. It's its own little thing. There's all got different actors in each one and stuff. It's absolutely amazing. I know it's been out for quite a while, but I can't believe I've only just got to it, but too many people were telling me to watch it, so loving that at the minute. I'm gonna do like either a top 10 episodes of that, or rank every episode. Like, I think there's only 20. It's my worst to best or whatever. But yeah, Black Mirror is the first thing I started watching this year. Now, the next thing I watched, the first movie I watched this year was Jojo Rabbit. That was the first review I'd done for this channel, and I'll leave the link down below. Well, I'll leave a link to my playlist of all my reviews down below, because about 7 of the films on here I've reviewed. So Jojo Rabbit was my first one. I'd done that in one take. It is a little bit, it's a bit ropey, but that film will always mean something to me now, because it was the first film I reviewed on the channel, and I absolutely loved it. It was a great film. Again, when that comes out on 4K, I'll buy that straight away, because it just means a little something to me now, that film. So the next one I watched, which I have on Blu-ray here, is The Grand Budapest Hotel. Yeah, really good. I bought this because it was on my scratch map. I seen it for really cheap in CX, but what blew me away was all these actors that are in it, and all of them play a part. It's a great film. Really funny as well, actually. But this fella, Ralph Fiennes, the main guy in it, he was amazing. Like, such a enjoyable and likeable character. But yeah, really good film, to be honest. So if you haven't seen Grand Budapest Hotel, definitely check it out. Now, the next one I watched is, well, I'll hold 2 of these up. Watched the first one a while ago, and I showed one of these in my Blu-ray update, and it's the Maze Runner, The Scorch Trials, and Maze Runner, The Death Cure. Really good films, really enjoyed these. The first is probably the best, and the second is probably the second best, and the third, as it goes, you know, they get a little bit worse. But I wouldn't say worse as a harsh word, because they're really good films, both of them, so worth checking out. I just think this one is a little bit too much the same as this, but this one is totally different to the first. So yeah, really enjoyed them films, actually. Not bad films at all, right? The next one I watched was The Gentleman. Again, there will be a link to my review playlist, and that is on there. Brilliant. But it was, you know what, out of all the films I've seen in the cinema this month, that was probably my favourite. I went to see 6 films this month in the cinema, and that was my favourite. Guy Ritchie, who Snatch and Lock, Stock, that can stand shoulder to shoulder with them two. It's that good. And Hugh Grant, the best performance I've seen him in, makes the movie. Well, I wouldn't say makes the movie, but he's the best character in there, and I just loved him in that film. The best role I've seen him in. Definitely check out The Gentleman. Up next, I went to see 1917, which was the day after The Gentleman. Not a bad film. Got a link to that one as well down below. Not a bad film. I just think they sacrificed story to make it look good, but it wasn't bad. Sam Mendes, not a bad film. And the next one I've got on Blu-ray here, showed this in my 4K and Blu-ray update too, and that is The Collector. Not a bad horror film at all. This guy wants to rob a house, and this other guy's got there before him, but he sets traps all around the place for everyone. And he's not really interested in robbing the house, he's more interested in playing these horrible little games with this family. And this guy who's decided to rob the house at the start is gonna try and save the family and stuff. But it's more like Saw, you know, it goes for that brutal violence, but not a bad film. I'm gonna have to check out the next two now. Right after that I watched Bad Boys 1 and 2 because Bad Boys for Life was coming out. I did see Bad Boys 1 and 2 years ago, and I remember not really liking the first one, but I watched the first one when I was really young. But coming back to them, I loved the first one, it was great. The second one, very mediocre film, to be honest. I think Michael Bay just went over the top with some of his action scenes, and like there was a chase in that for like 10 minutes, and it was just the same thing for 10 minutes, and it was just like, you're just blowing stuff up now for the sake of it. But the third one didn't have Michael Bay, it was 2 Belgian directors. I forgot their names. I forgot the names, but they're hard to pronounce. But Bad Boys for Life was probably my favourite. I've got a link to that below as well. Loved the film, just a fun 2 hours in the cinema, it really was. Hilarious film, definitely check it out. I don't know them on Blu-ray, someone borrowed me them, but I'm gonna get the box set on 4K when it comes out, definitely, because I'm a fan of them films now. Next one, reviewed this as well. This just came out straight to video this year, about 3 weeks ago, so I picked it up. Rise of the Foot Soldier, Part 4, Marbella. Not the greatest film in the world, but I had fun with it. But my review's down below if you want to check that out. Next up, I went to see Bombshell. I seen the trailer in the cinema a few weeks ago, didn't know much about it, and I thought that looked alright. That had Margot Robbie in, Charlize Theron, Nicole Kidman, so I was interested. Not a bad film at all. I've got a review for that down below. Decent film. The next one, like this is The Gentleman was the best film I've seen at the cinema this month, but this was the best film I watched all month. That is 12 Angry Men. Most of you have probably heard of this, it's a classic, but I only watched this for the first time last week. I absolutely loved it, I really did. Such a brilliant film. If you haven't seen 12 Angry Men, check it out, because this is top acting, and it all takes place in this one room, and to make such a good film based in one room is just some achievement, isn't it? Definitely check out 12 Angry Men. And this one, I bought this a couple of months ago, showed it on my first Blu-ray update. It's a very underrated Disney Pixar film, that is Inside Out. It was a really ambitious film, really clever, and this guy, this angry little fella here, he was hilarious. He was always just screaming and shouting at everyone, and I loved it. But very ambitious film, very ambitious, and they made it work. Not a bad film at all, that. And the last one I watched, which I just reviewed and put it up today, was A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood with Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks was amazing, he was, and if you want to check my review for that, that'll be down below. Well, the link to my playlist will be down below. Really good film, that. Now, I just want to say I'm sorry I missed. There was 2 films I did want to see at the cinema this month, and I missed them. Mainly because a lot just come out. Like, I've been 6 times this month, and I just couldn't see everything. There was just time slots. I really tried to see Just Mercy, but the time slots were not being kind to me. They were like 5 o'clock every night, and I'd finish work around that time, so I was struggling to get to it. I think it is on next week. I'm gonna try, but it depends on the time. And the other one was The Grudge. Yeah, again, it was just, I couldn't get to it. I had a lot on this month, so, but I will try and get to as many films as I can and review them for you. But no matter what, before the year is out, I will watch them too if I don't catch them at the cinema, because I'll do a top movie list at the end of the year, like top movies in 2020 or whatever. But yeah, my hopes for February, well, this is a guaranteed one because I went to see it last night. I'll have a review coming for Queen and Slim, maybe tomorrow or the next day. That's a guarantee. I haven't filmed it yet, but I've been writing all my little bullet points down and stuff. I won't say if it's a good film just yet. Yeah, just check the review out. Now, Uncut Gems has just come to the UK here on Netflix. I might be watching that tonight. If not, I'll be watching tomorrow. I will bring a review for that very soon. I'm really looking forward to it. I've heard it's really good because people in America have had it earlier than us. It's annoying, isn't it, really, when you get the films later. Like, Jojo Rabbit came out like 3 months ago in October in the US, and we get it on the 1st of January. It's just annoying, isn't it? But that's life. I suppose we got The Gentleman before them, so yeah. Now, there's 4 films at the cinema this month that I'm going to push myself to go and see. These are the 4 that I sort of want to guarantee you guys that I'll review. I'm not going to promise, but these are the 4 I'm looking at for a definite, and that is Birds of Prey, which comes out next week. Looks alright. Seen the trailer again yesterday. I think it was a new updated trailer. Looks really good actually. Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. Interesting. I mean, she's already done it before, but this is her own film now. Parasite, another one that's been out in the US, I think, for about 2 months. We're only just getting it now. I don't know where I'm going to watch this because I'm not sure if my local cinema is showing it. But if there's we've got a cinema called Fact here in Liverpool, and they show all, foreign and indie films and stuff. I think they might have it on. If not, I will try, and hopefully Amazon Prime or something might be streaming it. I haven't checked what's coming there this month, but I really want to see that because I've heard nothing but 10 out of 10s for that. So yeah, I really want to see Parasite. The next 2 were both on my top 10 anticipated films of 2020, and one of them is Sonic the Hedgehog, which is quite high on the list. I'll leave a link to that below as well if you want to check that out. But I can't wait for that. I know it looks terrible, but it's mindless fun, isn't it, by the look of it? It looks like Jim Carrey's doing what he used to do. So looking forward to that. I love Sonic. I've been playing it since the Mega Drive days. One of my favourite video game heroes. So yeah, and the other one is The Invisible Man, which comes out at the end of the month. Now, my review for that might come in March because this comes out on the last day of February. So, but I am going to try and get to the day 1 to watch that. Looks really good. Bit of a Hollow Man vibe going on there. Now, there's 2 more coming out that I've got question marks next to because I do like the look of them. I just can't promise that I'm going to go and see them because them 4 films I just named, they're weekly, and getting to the cinema is... things get in the way, don't they, as well. But I'm going to try and go and see these 2. Dark Waters, I've seen the trailer twice for it and it looks really, really good. I know the US have had a few reviews, but I haven't watched any yet. I'd rather go and make my own mind up. I try not to watch reviews on films that I haven't seen because I'm going to probably review them and make my own mind up, and I don't want to take inspiration from another reviewer and make it sort of seem like I'm copying them. So yeah, and the other one is Underwater, another film that America have had before us, but looks like a decent horror film. From what I've looked at, I might be wrong here, but it looks a bit like Deep Blue Sea, but without sharks, if you get me. It's all in like a science lab, I think, from what I've seen. Looks interesting. Now, there's a few things I want to start on this channel. Like, I do my top 10s and all that. I won't stop doing them. I'm thinking about doing the top 10 movie villains or something this week. Who doesn't love a good movie villain? But the things I want to start this month on the channel are, I do want to start like a Stephen King series. I've got a new updated Stephen King book there with all his films in that I have shown before on the channel, and there's a lot of films I want to see in there, but I've always loved Stephen King films, and I'm just thinking of maybe doing little reviews for them, because most of them there's only like one part of them. Like, I know it's chapter 2 and it's got chapter 1 and chapter 2 and stuff, but they're just like mostly single films, aren't they? And I'd like to start a little Stephen King series and, you know, make a playlist with just the Stephen King films on Green Mile and stuff. I'd like to go in depth on them films. What do you guys think, if you want me to do that? I've got I want to start a revisiting horror series as well, where I look back on horror films that have been out, like considered classics, or even if they just come out 2 years ago, just more like a they won't be franchise ones like A Nightmare on Elm Street and stuff. They'll be more like single films, like let's think of a horror film that hasn't got a continuation. Well, there's one, I wrote a few down actually. Let's just say, for instance, we could go with Frailty, which is one of my most underrated films. It's sort of a horror thriller, but revisiting that, and no, more like singular horror films, if you get me. You know, not if I do a franchise one, it'll be like I'll do them all. But a revisiting horror series, more like horror films where there's just like one or two of them in there. I'd love to start doing that, because I love horror. And a revisiting cinema series I'd like to start as well, which is just like reviewing old films. Like, for instance, 12 Angry Men, if I just done an in-depth review on that, they probably contain spoilers and stuff, but they've been out for a while, so I could just go in-depth and look at them properly and pick out what scenes I like and stuff. But yeah, anyway guys, that's just my little update for the end of the month. If you want more, you know, just subscribe. If you want to comment, you know, I'll reply to all of you if you want to give me some ideas on what you think I could do. But yeah, that's just my little end of the month vlog, guys, and I hope you're enjoying the content. And once again, thank you everyone who subscribes to this channel, because it means the world to me. It does. I love making these videos. So yeah, and I just want to say, I've said it a few times, but I do hope to get better with each video. Like, it's once the camera's on you, it's really hard. You know, it's not easy, put it that way. I thought it was going to be a lot easier, but it's not. But I feel like I'm getting better with each review I do and stuff, so hopefully I will get better and better as we go on. I'm sure I will, because practice makes perfect, doesn't it? But yeah, thanks again guys, and you know, if you want to stay on this channel for more, subscribe down below. Thank you very much, see you later.